so after Steve and Lachlan and I came up here, cubic meters have gone up from around 64, probably over 110 at the moment. This is old Forest Creek. See, the boys have had a bit of rain. Well, there we go. We've arrived at the site. How's it, everyone? It's been raining here a bit. Probably a good thing I've got my hammock. Fair bit of water down on the ground. But yeah, we'll set up the hammock and the fly sheet. But at the moment it's pretty wet. Still awesome to be out. So welcome back to the Rangitata. About a week after Steve, Lachlan and I came up here. It's a beautiful place. At the moment we're seeing kind of wet side, high rain forecast for the next few days. The river's pretty brown, but I'm going to set up a hammock and just chill out for a few days before I get back to work next week. So I got a 2-nighter here. I might go and explore at some point, take you with. But really it's just a relaxing time to gather my thoughts, reflect on some goals coming up for this year, and just enjoy this wild place all by myself. I got the old tarp up. Just in time too, it's starting to get a bit wet. Quite a big tarp. This is kind of a 4-season. It can drape down into a bit of a tent. So welcome again. Finally I can sit in a bit of shelter here, contemplate putting the hammock up soon. Yeah, she's a primo spot, and so far not a lot of wind, which is really nice. Right there. Oh, that smells great. Back at Mesopotamia, and the kettles are boiling, I think. So welcome, Gary here from Kiwi Fly Fisherman. Great to have you along. Finally set up camp. We got the bivvy up. I might change the hammock to my DD hammock. I might not. But yeah, it's a bit of a nip in the air. Lots of rain. Doesn't look like I'll be doing much fly fishing this trip, but hey, good to have you along again, and it's almost time for a cuppa. Oh, it just smells so good. That smells so good. Beautiful water. Alright, just let that steep. So got some of these nice shortbread cookies. Certainly not going to be hungry in this trip. Hey, well, here I am tucked in the hammock. I changed hammocks. I'm onto the DD hammock. That's the travel bivvy hammock. Primarily because the other one leaking came down the straps. Those we daisy chain straps, because I didn't have any mechanical stuff like carabiners. It just kind of leaked straight down the main strap. Fortunately caught it in time and changed out to these. They've got carabiners, and I can notice they're dripping down off the bottom of the carabiner, so they won't get down onto the hammock, which is good. Alright, for supper tonight we've got some bacon that we're going to cut up, a bit of onion, some nice Himalayan pink salt and cayenne pepper, extra virgin olive oil. This is Waddy's full of beans, baked beans with sausages, and of course the good old palm corned beef with juices. We're going to do it here on the Trangier. Now this Trangier is awesome, by the way. Just runs off the little Trangier burner, so it's got its own windshield in there. It's just great. The rain's just for the first time just kind of eased off since I've been here. Lots of bunny rabbits hopping around out there. Come on. To light my fire, Mora, made in Sweden, stainless steel blade. It's the one with the little flint and steel at the back, which is very handy. Didn't use it today. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Transier is fired up. This is a little GSI salt and pepper kind of shaker. Man, it's handy. Oh, there's a fair bit of hot stuff in there. That's an Ollie Camp pot grabber. Ah, listen to that sound. Just need a beer right now, don't we? Left the beer at home. titanium spoon from MacPack. Something new I want to add to the mix. These Woolworths peas. These are dehydrated peas. We'll add a few of those into this mix as well. Very handy. Let's use about half a tin there, maybe just a bit more. Same goes for this. Use about half a tin. Let that simmer for a while. The simmer ring on down there, I don't know if you can see that. Just didn't need that intense heat like I had before. Oh boy, that's starting to smell good. That's pretty good, guys. Get a bit of bacon in there. Oh, that is delicious. So, it was interesting, just around 5 k's or so from Mesopotamia. Saw a guy tramping in here. I didn't know where he's up to, what he's up to, and I made space to get him a lift up to the Mesopotamia turnoff that comes down to here. He seemed pretty grateful for the pickup. He's tramping through New Zealand. He reckons a couple months he's here in New Zealand. He's from Switzerland, and yeah, he was on his way to Tekapo. So I'm keen to check out the map, see which route he was going to take. He seemed kind of unsure as well, which is a bit of a worry. I told him you got the Black Mountain Hut, probably 10 k's up the valley here. It's not a dock hut, but it's somewhere where he could probably go in and dry his gear. He seemed to have quite a lot of wet gear. So yeah, check out the map. But it seemed like he was going to head up that Havelock River, and then probably up to the headwaters somewhere over there. I'd guess there's a track that goes over the main divide down to Tekapo. He said, yeah, he's a bit crazy heading over to Tekapo. It's a bit of a climb over that main divide, I reckon. At any rate, he had a big backpack, and he's out there doing it all by himself with his GPS. I'm drying the old hammock here. I put it up, and because it wasn't using carabiners, it kind of just attached to the straps, the tree huggers. The water came cruising down here. Now you can see it's pretty wet in this region. I caught it when it got to about here. This fabric dries pretty quickly, but yeah, now I'm using DD hammock, travel bivvy hammock upside down, so not using the bug net. And I'll show you, I've got a lovely drip system using a carabiner. So you can see up here is the carabiner attached to the tree huggers. These are the daisy chain 1 tigress tree huggers, and she's kind of dripping off here and here. Always finds the point of least resistance, or the last kind of lowest point. So it's running down there, and drips off kind of there. So this is bone dry. Importantly, this is inside the hammock area, or the fly area. So the rain's only ever going to get down there, but the rain's been streaming down these trees, so that's why the tree huggers soaked it all up. But yeah, handy little system. Same on the other end. These trees are just kind of perfect distance. I put a stick up at the back there and tethered that off, just so that I could pull this fly out of away from me a bit more on that side. And as you can hear, the rain's kind of eased off. Just a beautiful evening. Well, we've still got a bit of light, and while the rain's eased back, I think I'll show you around the campsite. So, yeah. There she is right there. Typical car camp setup, all sorts. This 4-season tent, kind of fly sheet, pretty handy. It's not the strongest tent. It's already popped one of those little connectors out, but she's certainly handy for what I need it for. We gathered this firewood last time we were here, but never made a fire. It'll be all soggy now. So I'm thankful I brought enough denatured alcohol for the Trangia. Some bunnies moving around there. This is Bunnyville out here. There's so many bunnies. It's quite incredible. I think they got a bit of a problem here, actually. Just to show you, there's bunny poo, like all over here. So probably what I heard the last time I was here, in the middle of the night around the hammock. Yeah, beautiful evening. It's coming up on 6:30 in the evening. What is today? Thursday, 11th, I think, of December. Oh, January. Still my mind's in neutral. There's a few bunnies running there. We'll probably put on a brew now, I think. Got the little GSI catalyst here. It's a really handy little kettle. Seriously. Fits in there perfectly, which is an added bonus. Very handy. I've removed the little silicone cover that was on top here, and I've removed the same off the bail handle. However, this is from this Toke 750 pot slash mug cup, just to lighten the setup, and it just needed a bit of tweaking, and it fits on there quite nicely, as you can see. So we'll get the time for the brew, get the brew ready. I might go for a Jed's. Take long at all. I've changed my mind now. I'm going to go for Greg's Cafe Gold hot chocolate to get onto it, because it's boiling this. Yeah. Excellent. Also a little trick, put some dishwasher in the old food colouring container. So I'll just put a few drops of that in here for the dishes. Thank you, Trangia. Stir. This mug, by the way, it's also GSI. GSI Outdoors. I think it's the Oasis mug. It's got this plastic centerpiece with neoprene sleeve and works a treat. Holds probably a good 480 milliliters. I got that about half full with my hot chocolate. So thanks again for joining us today. Day one, coming to an end. Yeah, mostly spent sitting driving out in here. It's about a 3-hour drive from Christchurch, and it was raining. A lot of hawks flying around, chased by some magpies. Yeah, it's been a good day, just chilling out really. But ambivalent when I first drove in. Yeah, you know, it's like, wow, giving up 3 days with the family and near the end of the holiday. But sometimes we just got to take time for ourselves. I'm in a fairly busy job, dealing with people, and yeah, pretty full on. So from next week Monday, it's all back to the office, all go again. But yeah, you need to look after your time and look after yourself. Good to do a bit of reflection here in the mountains. See how it goes tomorrow. You know, I was hoping to have a fish, but chocolate brown rivers. So worth having a walk up to the pool where Steve and I saw that big brownie. Just have a look up there and just check the conditions tomorrow, especially if it's like this, if it's not raining. Otherwise, it's just going to be a question of just hanging out here, literally hanging out in the hammock. And I've brought a book along to read, actually a few. Malcolm Smith, How I Learned to Meditate. So I want to have a look at that one, start reading that one. Got a few other nice ones here. Canterbury Foothills and Forests, Walking and Tramping Guide by Pat Barrett, known author. And yeah, just chill out really, guys. Would be lovely to catch a fish, eh? I brought a little fish grill thingy along. That doesn't belong with it. That's for some dry baking that I want to try tomorrow. More about that tomorrow, but yeah, this is your fish grill. So you'd probably either just put the fish in there, scales and all, or line it with some tin foil. Possums sound pretty unhappy there. That's a possum going for it. And yeah, pop your fish in there and put him over the grill, but I don't think I'll be using that this trip. Wow, noisy. Anyway, yeah, try a bit of dry baking. We'll talk more about that, but I watched a YouTube channel. I can't think of the guy's name. I'll try and put it in the description below. Yeah, he makes this amazing kind of a pie, but he makes it with actually it's more like a bacon and egg muffin with some cheese in it. So I might put a bit of onion and cheese and mix up some flour. I brought some flour along. It's in here somewhere. Mix up some flour and add some onion and cheese. And then pop an egg in the middle, a bit of bacon, and see how we go tomorrow. Yeah, otherwise just chilling out. These are not possums, these are cranes. A couple of them have just flown into the trees up here. There's one that's just flying over. Noisy character, eh? But I just like this place. I mean, if you had a caravan or something, you'd probably get it in here too. But of course, the landowner doesn't want the mob coming in here. Again, bunny signs. That's real bunny signs. And that's my view. Say bye, little ones. Bye bye. Bye. There we go. Leave no trace. What a spot. Beautiful. Time to head off. Right, we're driving out. There's looking up towards the Havelock River. A bit of rain there. Arrowhorn Station. But yeah, certainly a bit of rain still around the main divide.